Tonight was wild. We drove up to see our nieces and nephew, and that storm that is brewing off the shores of Washington and Oregon is particularly sinister. Yes, it was trying to blow me off the road. So, we are lucky to be home.
When they get a punch in the eye for a couple days, it might be like, oh, okay, no big deal, I'm a little squinty, but that can start to blow up. You can kind of feel this infection inside the eyeball, and that can end up being enough to remove the eye. Hard to tell.
Hey, Nicole, we're just getting ready for push-ups. You know, doggos, you make for a very bad obstacle course.
Effective?
There we go. Hey, Acid. We have 4 people here. Now, I tried while I was over hanging out with my nieces, nephews, their father, my brother. I tried setting up an animal fact of the day.
Did you like my mini poem?
I did. My wife wrote a mini poem too. So here we go.
This is all my brain was that.
So how's your guys' day been?
Long and frustrating.
Yeah, well, the venue that you were at was not exactly the best.
And they didn't give full. A lot of people were. You know what? They had the raffle.
Yeah.
They so there was multiple packages. It was taped off for what? One person won 3 things.
Are you
They
serious?
bought lots of tickets.
Well, that's kind of how raffles work.
The person in charge actually told them to don't be selfish, let other people win.
Oh my
They
god.
bought tickets. It was a fair thing. They had random people drawing.
Very lazy today. Hey, you know what? That's not a bad thing. Every now and then a lazy day or a boring day is what's necessary to recuperate from the insanity that you've had to deal with before. There is nothing wrong with having a relaxing day that melts your mind just a little bit.
That'd be nice for a part of it.
Ugh. No, I'm not playing one-handed air guitar. This is actually a legitimate stretch.
You're going the wrong way to be air guitar.
Here we go.
That's still the same way.
I'm just...
Oh,
well,
sorry.
Oh my god. No! Damn, dog. Alright.
Oh, and halfway through the day I did come home and let Wolf out.
Start with push-ups on our tattered floor. Hey, Mimi. I'm gonna go really quick, get changed. He's the lower half of me.
Hi, Mimi.
She definitely seems a little more bossy. Not back down, and I would not put it past her. She spit right in our faces that she is not intimidated by people at all. She's working on up now. Oh!
So do you work on Tuesday?
Yeah.
Do they just close early, or is it still like a full?
Today I'm gonna have Dr. Oakley look at
Because of
Silver's
Christmas
eye.
Eve.
It looks like her eyelid was split.
Did I say Thursday?
I would not put it
Said
past her.
Tuesday.
Okay, good.
Right in our faces.
Usually we close early.
Okay.
Working one up now.
I'm just curious. Like I said, I'll make the turkey and the mashed potatoes and stuff.
Silver
I'm not sharing with you.
I don't think she had really like regurgitated as much in her mouth, but she definitely just did a and that was just a bit of a warning spit. It could have been way worse. Still, I wouldn't be surprised to find a little bit of alpaca tube in my hair later. Had to do the job. What the heck, huh?
I guess Oliver was a really good boy over there.
Oh, he didn't shit on the rug.
I saw 2 pounds without even trying it.
Right, now we've got to get together and figure out who's going to be moderator. I think that Locust? Lotus is in the running.
I think the main ones is Lotus, Silent. Tyrus was, but he hasn't been on in a while.
Right.
The Silent seems to also be always on, just in the background. I'm not gonna hit you right now.
Oh shit.
See?
All right.
He's doing push-ups. You don't care, do you? And I'll do the dishes tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Right there on the front again. The poor cow. She's like panicking. You need to take it down now. Yeah. As for leaving the alpaca pen, I noticed that their elf bowl is really tasty. He's been breathing. The cows are done cycling. They don't want to breathe anymore, but he's just pacing around the pen there. Now is an injection of hormone that will take it.
Oh.
Which is totally uncharacteristic for him if he came in the summer or the winter time. Alrighty.
Hold on.
Are notoriously nasty. Perhaps a few one day, and then suddenly over the next couple days they're in a rut, and they will tear vehicles apart. They will cut fences down. They will come running at you. Off we go to make friends with an elf. Basically, what I'm going to do is throw a cold bucket of water on him in the form of a demo injection, which is like a long-acting hormone injection. And we're going to dart him with it, and that will stop him from making any more testosterone. It'll basically kind of dampen all of the breathing urges for a while. Basically, I'm trying to be able to get a shot and stay outside the fence, because if I go in the fence, it'll be a lot more dangerous. Okay, he's huge. Here he comes. There we go. Woo! Probably not like that. So watch so we can see where the dirt falls. Soon that dirt's going to fall out, and we do want to try and do it on the pen. They will pick up things they don't know what they are and they'll pick them for some weird reason. Also, it's sharp and I wouldn't want baby step on it.
Yeah. The only 2 animals I could think of was a kangaroo and a capybara. And that was the only rhyme I could think of for a kangaroo.
Now I've got to go in the pen and pick up
Now, that was fun. 22 decline push-ups. 24. All right. That was a trip. That was crazy. Now, let's bring this back this way. Good strong way to start it out. 22.
So basically just gonna say run for your life when you run back.
It's still not as good as when we did it before, though. Started out with 24.
Worried about someone getting hurt.
Now, we focus on two things during our lives: exercise and animal care. We just knocked out the exercise. We're going to go and move on to animal care. We have our original starting lineup with the first 3 T's. First T we're going to go with is a Harpictera pulchrips. It is an arid terrestrial tarantula, typically found in Africa. Look at that. Which makes it an old world species. They are considered heavy webbers with venom that is construed as medically relevant, which means you're going to have a little bit more of a reaction if it manages to nab you. He is definitely chill, though. Look at that. Such a good little spider. Technically, he has never gotten out. He has been rehoused, but he has never escaped. Can't say the same for this little monster. This is a New World variety known as a Brazilian blue violet. He is most certainly male. Look at that. Now, the balding on the abdomen that you see right there is due to stress caused by me having to get this guy back in the cage when, during a rehouse, he decided to go for a little bit of a walk. It is, in fact, a steady 1,000. We are talking about potentially having Lotus as the next moderator.
Or silent.
Or Silent. It's between those two.
Okay.
We're not going to do more than one until we hit... We're not going to do a fourth moderator until we hit 2,000. So this guy is 100% a troublemaker. Which is surprising because, well, this is down on the same level. He is so small in comparison to some of the other species we've got. But he is up to no good. Now, in order to keep him at the proper humidity, we take our mister and apply it to the side of the cage where this little critter isn't at the moment. Here we go. Yeah. Oop. It's crazy, isn't it? 1,000. Talk about freaking a change of pace. And now I've been getting new subscribers every day without me having to go live. So I think after you hit 1,000, you might get your content pushed out just a little bit more on the airwaves, on the YouTube.
And a valuable lesson today. I didn't like this.
Huh? What?
Oh no.
What is it?
It was the first time trying it. I always saw it advertised. I don't know what that is, though.
What is it?
It's whatever that dish was. Can't even remember.
All right. Now this is our other Brazilian blue violet. And immediately you will see a difference. called dirt. No, I'm kidding. He's right here. This Brazilian blue violet hasn't thrown urticating hairs, at least not to the same extent, and has retained his full abdomen.
Looks like a soup.
Look at that.
It's a zoop with
Amazing.
bits of
Now his environment's still looking really moist. We're going to hold off on misting that again because you don't want to overdo it. If you overdo it, you can get mold growth, and that can lead to a dead tarantula because mold spores can build up in the book lungs of the tarantula. Tarantula book lungs are located on the abdomen of the tarantula, and it's one of the reasons why they can actually get to the ridiculous sizes that they get to, is because they can take in an excessive amount of oxygen in comparison with their other arachnid cousins. I want to pet snakes so bad. Can't do spiders though. Don't hate them, but my girlfriend does, and I don't want her to kill it. Man, that is brutal. Does she know that you're trash talking her? Just wondering. Joking.
How was that trash talk?
Joking. What? Not that I think of. Why?
because I need to go grab the
Bathroom. Should be on the bathroom counter. What? He needs to go get his charger out of the car.
Oh.
Yeah, she is right here. Oh my god. Like, why would she kill a tarantula? They're so cute and fuzzy. And fangy.
You might have just.
That's so mean.
You might have just answered your own question.
I know you love her, but she ain't right for saying that. That's just cruel and unusual punishment. Tarantulas aren't like your house spiders. I mean, for starters, the reason why a lot of house spiders are freaky is because they can just disappear in a moment's notice. What?
We've had that with a tarantula.
Shut the fuck up. You're not helping me. But there are some tarantula species that are too big to really hide. Get yourself a Theraphosa apophysis. A good face hugger tarantula.
I checked her when I got home.
You know, keep it interesting. Put a leash on it. Walk it around town. First set we did tonight, we did 22, which is too shy of what the best that we've done during a beginning set. Hopefully, what?
I'm almost done.
You can do it, honey. I guess it all depends on what she.
Well, it's a good thing she likes snakes.
Nah, you should have seen the look that my wife gave me after saying that. There are a variety of snakes that you can get. I recommend ball pythons. They are easily one of the easiest snakes to care for. You gotta get through?
You want it back over
Yeah,
there?
just back over. You gonna go pass out? He is so tired. We have 3 ball pythons, and the only thing that I don't like about ball pythons is that on occasion they will go into hunger strikes.
And then act hungry the next day. Bell.
Right. She's gotta wait 2 weeks though.
Oh, trying to get out of here.
Grabbing the phone. Gonna go up there and pass the fuck out. You should have seen him. Every now and then he'd wake up at the worst times. Like, when I said, I lost the lines in the road there for a second. I swear to God, he went like this. He went, fucking just like woke up, fell back asleep.
Gotta make sure I still ride.
Right. Oh, Jason. No. Some people out there have a hard time being loved. I happen to be one of those people.
love it.
Cannot stand it. Do not like being alone.
Definitely an amazing dog, and we gotta really help him get some weight on him.
Alright, here we go.
If they don't want to see a picture of your cat, they're buttheads. Cats, you could never get enough cat pictures.
How many guys on the dating apps don't want to see pictures of my cats? But that just doesn't make any sense. Cats are like delightful little critters. As a matter of fact, there's a picture of one that I'm going to show in the not too distant future.
Yeah, but Monkey can't be an asshole. He got me right there pretty good.
Bitch you again?
No.
Scratched you?
I think I was half asleep.
Alright, here we go.
That Archer's gonna get what he needs to be. He's gonna get adopted. He's gonna have a happy forever. Today, Maya and I are going to the Wildlife Conservation Center. We're going to be working on Chuckles the reindeer, who is an old grandpa reindeer and definitely one of our faves. Chuckles!
Guess who killed what?
Everybody loves Chuckles. He's the big guy in our reindeer room at AWCC, and he's approaching 9 years old this year, which is getting up there in reindeer world, especially for an intact bull. His personality is just as big as his rack.
Oliver, go get Daddy.
Oliver?
I mean, I like cake.
What is this?
It's a bunch of leaves.
What is this? That's my boy. That's my boy. Duchess. Duchess. That's my girl. Chopped liver? Duchess.
No.
Duchess off the couch. Oh my god.
Mommy's got food.
Yeah.
No.
Duchess.
You
Get off the couch. Oh, you're not playing this game. You?
I'll be done momentarily.
I don't care. Get off the couch. Stop fighting me. Get the water. She's gonna go up, but the rules are no up on the couch while people are eating. I mean, guess who killed them? Guess who killed who?
Time. Fuck, that was huge.
That's what she said. So, 22, 21. Hopefully it can be 20.
Come here.
Oh,
Oliver.
I said you're leaving us hanging on a...
Why are you
All right.
leaving us hanging?
God, tell us. Oh. Are you gonna be okay, honey?
It's close too much. I don't think I've ever gotten a burrito from there that big.
Alright. I think she totally just left us on red. Left us hanging. Alright. Ow. Here we go. I know who killed all of her food. And then left her water dish disgusting. I see a film there. This is Little Bitch. Little Bitch is a Labrador Parabana, or as many folks would call her, a salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. There we go. Can I have your water? Yeah, she let me have her water dish. That's nice. There we go. Here we go. She's probably sleeping right now.
Oh my god, those poor guys. This is very stressful. This is likely life or death, and we need to get there right away and see if we can help us. I've just arrived at the reindeer farm, and I think she's a greater in a world of pain. Come on, Mike. Come on. Oh, I need to get up. I'm more. Come on. Hurry. Watch out, Gary. Watch out. Here, get back. She's on the ground, rolling. That is a sure sign of severe colic. Come on. Come on, please, go away. Anything.
Come on, warm up.
What, Gregor? Come on. It can be anything from just needs to freak out to life-threatening and very serious. So it's very important when you have a colicky horse that you definitely don't want them rolling around. Oh my god.
Whew.
And that's because sometimes when you
Yeah, that's right. I went and changed out your soup there, kid. Come on now. You think I'm going to let you keep your water dish that kind of disgusting? I think it's not it. So she is kind of defensive, especially when it comes to her water dish. She does not like me messing with that. And when she catches me messing with her water dish, well, just like you saw right there, she gets a little bit defensive. But that's about all I can say negative about her. Outside of that, she has been nothing but a sweetheart.
one of the first things I'm going to do is check his heart rate.
Ooh, a little bit more feisty today than usual.
That's a very bad.
Normally, she lets me pet her abdomen. Maybe she woke up from a bad dream. You're okay, child. So maybe no petting her today. I think maybe that's the wisest idea. Owning these tarantulas can be kind of hectic. Sometimes their moods will swing a little bit. Normally speaking, we catch her. She's docile. I get to pet her abdomen once or twice. It's all good. But today, after messing with her water, she has absolutely no fucks left to give. She wants to go and destroy the world. Now, a lot of people ask me why she doesn't have a den. That question is pretty straightforward. It's all about what wound up in her den and how she treated her den. She stopped using the den, and when I went and checked on the den, there was a false widow spider that had made a web down in that area. And what a lot of people don't realize is that false widow spiders can kill your tarantula because tarantulas are susceptible to envenomation. So you've got to do your due diligence to make sure that there aren't other animals moving into the cage. Ants can pose a problem too because enough ants can overwhelm your little critter and wind up killing it. And when you use lots of substrate like I do, the ants can even move in. They can colonize the cage, and then they can turn around and feast on your pet. So you got to make sure that you don't give them the chance. Keep your eyes on the prize. The prize being the pets. Now, let's get her put up. Then we'll do another set of push-ups. We're already on to the third set. First set was 22. Second set was 21. I'm hoping that the third set will be 20. And if we can keep it in that general ballpark without dipping down into like 16 or 15 push-ups a set, we should be good. But we'll see. The best we started out with before was 24. I don't know what I had going that day, but I have not been able to tap into that energy since. All right. I'm going to go and turn off the light in the kitchen for now. It's bugging me. It's kind of doing the splashy thing, which means the light bulb's probably going out. Gives it about 6 months before it does, and then we got to go and change it out again. They're supposed to be the longer lasting LEDs. So.
The wiring is good.
Yeah, this is true. All right. Now, I did get kind of a poem about the animal facts of the day done. There's not going to be any sort of picture to go with it because the time that I was taking to go and do the animal fact of the day was, in fact, also while I was up hanging out with the kids. So it's shoddy work at best, unfortunately.
Get a picture of the kangaroo waiting in the pond for mine.
Let me listen to his guts again.
Why don't you do that? Send it to my phone so that I can upload it. Oh, shit. Alright. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, remember the cage clamps. Pet care is just as much about preventative measures as it is about legit momentary care. If you can prevent your tarantula from getting out and thus potentially getting injured, you are doing good work. Oliver, no. 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 Buddy.
It's like you've been gone all day.
Buddy.
So I say, we just keep doing this.
Baby puppy.
Keep them going, keep them covered with sedation.
Yeah.
Keep daddy fluids going.
Oh, scritches. Oh, scritches. Yeah, there it is. That's where it is, right there. All right, go on. Oliver, no. 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 Get out of here.
He's coming out.
Go on.
Unfortunately, he's finding exactly what
Go on.
high heart rate, very little GI
There you go.
sounds, and McGregor is continuing to just throw himself on the ground despite all the pain
Ow.
he's having now. Pretty much everything is telling us that there's nothing we can do except put McGregor out of his misery. Really glad we can let it go now. I know you don't want to suffer.
The follower is waiting patiently.
He's really special to me. And so.
Yeah. You're still gonna get more attention, huh? Huh?
Good cases through the day, or bad cases through the day. You just gotta find ways to keep going. You know,
There you go.
and the happiness and all the important things about that bond that people have with their animals.
Oh.
We all know when you kind of go, hey, there's gonna be a time when it's over. So you gotta be able to take the good with the bad and you know, make the most listen at times, but willing to let the animal go and not have it suffer in the end. It's hard for everybody.
So right now we are at 63.
Good boy. I'm excited to see if Archer has put some weight on. Hopefully with the new diet. He's packing on 8 pounds. He has a long way to go, but I hope
That just as I believe, excuse me, I'm having a little bit of a brain fart. Duchess is still technically a puppy. She's only 8 months old. Whew. I'm gonna have to go get a head wrap. I'm starting to sweat.
probably half as much as we should. Can we get over here? All right. Okay, Archie, let's see what you got. That's awesome. Well, over 40 pounds, buddy. That's my boy. You're doing awesome. Oh, yay. That's pretty good for a week. He's gained 8 pounds. And so that is a really good weight gain for our first 7 or 8 days since we've had him on his new diet. I really feel like I'm even starting to see a little bit of muscling in his hind legs. I think it'll be quite a while before we get, those bumps of his backbone kind of covered up with some muscling, but it's coming. He's on the right track. Yay, Archer! Okay, Archer. Let's go see your mom and give her the good news. So happy. Look at we're so happy.
How old is Oliver? 2.5?
He'll be 2 in February.
He'll be 2 in February. It's crazy that at like a year old they can have their own kids. That's nutter butters.
He got laid for his birthday. Remember?
So glad he got fixed.
Me too.
But unlike a lot of dogs out there, he was able to have one batch of kids. His daughter is a real piece of work.
That's one way to put it.
Alright.
Yeah. I had to tell everybody at the bazaar last night about how you fell in love with her at first meow.
Yeah, that's right. My precious little baby girl meowed like a kitten when she first got popped out of the fucking uterus, out of the coochie, if you would. And I was just like, oh, she's so cute. She meows like a cat. Yeah. Turns out she was hell.
Was?
Is. Alright, so this is our little 8-legged hellion, Charlotte. Charlotte has a knack for being a little bit reactive.
So,
What?
should I take my sleeping medicine tonight? Or PM cold medicine?
Well, do you want to be able to breathe better? Or I know where I saw your workout chair. I saw it in a movie called Fallen with Denzel Washington. What? You mean to tell me Denzel snuck my chair out of my house? I don't know about that. Seems awful peculiar to me. Look, she's using her den. Look at that. See, it's not too small. She's got this. Ah. owning tarantulas is probably one of the easiest things I think I've ever done in my life. Not even joking. I've done a lot of things in my life. Been a gardener. Oh, Galorm's coming out. Been a gardener. I'm working security. Taking care of ball pythons. But when I tell you that tarantulas are by far one of the easiest critters, I mean it, especially when you get a female tarantula, because when they finally mature, their drive to do much of anything dwindles. They don't need to eat as much. So long as you keep their environment at the right humidity and the right temperature, tarantulas make wonderful pets. A lot of people will tell you that decor in the tarantula cage is primarily for the aesthetic pleasantries that revolve around the viewer or the keeper. That tarantulas tend to like it simple, which is understandable considering most tarantulas live in a hole in the ground. That's literally their life. Or a web in a tree. Or just wander, which is what male tarantulas tend to do when they seek out a female, is they typically go and try to track them down. Literal demons. I mean, Paradise Lost kind of demons. Yeah, must have been. Well, no, I wasn't doing these exercises back when I was drinking. I don't remember. There must have been some drain damage going on. Now, I think. Where? There it is. I have the poem down, but I don't have the picture. So, of the kangaroo. All right. Well, we'll do that. Well, I didn't write down your thing. I know. Do you have your phone? It's in her hand. All right. Let's see here.
Nope, cross it.
Still on the saliva scan.
Alright, buddy, I'm ready. I'm not backing down. Okay. Be careful.
The Komodo dragon skilled in managing to kill prey at will, infect with the saliva spilled as it fulfills its role, taking a toll on a foal it stole, or a whole doe it managed to control in a toothy hold. When caught in its plot, your blood cannot clot, and you're not going to have a shot to the chance sought to have a defense brought for in said spot. You'll find malign designs have your mind in a bind, as the fear combined with blood loss has led to a decline in thoughts aligned with winding of fine. All as they rip and tear to impair their prey they're aware is more or less scared, yet can't care. It's not about enjoying gore or attempting to ignore fear bore from attempts to score a meal more suitable for a dragon as brutal as lore crafted long before their shores experienced man's wars. And that's where it ended because I had to go and focus primarily on my family. So it's not a full poem. It's not. And I don't have the picture to back it up this time. But our animal fact of the day revolves around the Komodo dragon, which is the largest member of, let me see if I can think of it, the monitor lizard family. It does have venom glands in its cheeks, I believe. And its venom isn't what typically brings down the prey. However, it does tend to help with its cause. The venom of a Komodo dragon acts as an anticoagulant, which means that their prey, regardless of whether the Komodo dragon hit a vital area, is likely going to inevitably bleed out. What tends to really get the prey item just down in the dirt is the fact
What's killing it? Them. Her killed what?
Microtransaction. Yeah, what killed who now, Acid? You left us on, like, scratching our heads there. So how's the A-cap going? A-cap? What do you call a soldier who survived mustard gas and pepper spray, a seasoned veteran? Rosie! So anyway, what tends to really get a prey item of the Komodo dragon down in the dirt is the bacteria that is built up in the Komodo dragon's mouth. The combination of the anticoagulant and the bacteria means the bacteria has more of a chance to move into a wound and settle in, causing, you said, oh, where is it? You'd be surprised how many guys the dating apps don't want to see, the guys on the dating apps don't want to see pictures of my cats. And then you say, guess who killed them? And then you completely ignored the fact that you said any of that. What? I told my wife she looks sexier with her hair back. Apparently not a good thing to say during chemo. Noah!
So he's right back on the road to recovery to get on his feet. So he looks great.
Child, why?
That's great too.
Komodo dragons have been known to eat whole goats. Okay, I am done with the animal facts of the day. I will read the poem one more time, and then we'll be done with it. Really? Really, Noah? I wish I could say I expected more of you. For shame. I'm a child, just not a good child. And there's Steve Johansson. The Komodo's dragon skilled in managing to kill prey at will, infect with the saliva spilled. Okay, hold on. God damn it, Steve. The Komodo dragon skilled in managing to kill prey at will, infect with the saliva spilled as it fulfills its role, taking a toll on a foal it stole, or a whole doe it managed to control in a toothy hold. When caught in its plot, your blood cannot clot, and you're not going to have a shot to the chance sought to have a defense brought, for in said spot you'll find malign designs have your mind in a bind, as the fear combined with blood loss has led to a decline in thoughts aligned with winding of fine. And saliva impedes with bacteria that leads to infections that proceed to feed on systems one needs. All as they rip and tear to impair their prey, their wear is more or less scared, yet can't care. It's not about enjoying gore or attempting to ignore fear bore from attempts to score a meal more suitable for a dragon as brutal as lore crafted long before their shores experienced man's wars. And it stopped there because I didn't have time to finish the poem. But we're not going to let that get us distracted. Fucking of course, Johansson. That's his whole thing. When Johansson trolls, it's anus. It's always anus. We all know. I'm not mean. I found these on a game show of dad jokes. That is a horrible dad joke. Thank you, Big Irish. I wasn't even me that timed you out. No. My God.
It was probably me.
I have short-term memory. Yeah, you won't even remember that you made that terrible chemo joke. Really? Oil up, bro. We don't oil up. Who needs oil when you're greasy anyway? What do you call a doctor who fixes websites? A URL-ologist. Oh my God. A urologist. I wish it had been me that timed you out. Oh my God, Acid. You know, we all live with regrets, Acid. But, you know, there's no time like the present.
This rate, he'll probably give you another chance.
All right.
Oliver's like,
Hopefully tomorrow we will have. No, that is gross, Broncos. You need to just simmer down there. Stop projecting. You're giving off those 5 years in prison vibes.
oh God.
What? Oh my God. Um,
So she turns sideways and she kind of takes a step.
what are you doing, baby?
Right over top. So, swing and a miss.
What are you doing?
Alrighty.
What is this? Huh?
The muscles that I'm going
You know I gotta do my push-ups.
You know, it's not.
You know I gotta do my push-ups, baby.
To dart them, and they
You can't just keep moving in to get scritches. No, you can't. There's this.
Move that side shot again.
It moves. Is it right there? Is that it? Is that the spot? Yeah?
No, he's a golden retriever.
What'd they say he was?
Oh, he's asking if it's a golden doodle.
No, he's a fat golden retriever. He's chunky!
I'm still annoyed you never said that joke to Micah.
I am not gonna piss off somebody. I've got a fucking hour trip up and a fucking apparent 3-hour trip back.
There we go. Nice.
That would be dumb.
I like it. I like it.
Alright.
Duchess!
Duchess is moping in her kennel.
Moping or passed out?
No, she's moping. She's got her eyes open and she's staring off into the abyss. Sad that she didn't get her way on something, though none of us will know what. None of us. Go on. Hopefully we can get another 10, not 10, another 20.
Oliver has one this baby boy.
I forgot what I thought the golden doodles were.
They have curly hair.
It's because they're so good at it. Oh my God.
What?
Silent.
Calliope is huge. She's a really big female. I'm actually shocked at how big she is. Like, she is grown.
Now, if we're lucky, we'll hit 100 in the next 2 sets. Oliver, no. You see them. You see that I'm busy. You need to wait. You need to wait. You get out. Go on. No. No.
Oliver,
You
baby.
need to wait. He has this problem with patience. Worse than me. No, he is worse than I am. I don't try to push past people when they're in my way. I actually say, excuse me. He goes and he pushes you out of his way. Don't tell me I'm that
You
bad.
cannot use Ollie as a mop.
Okay, so we've got her pretty much set up now.
He's too fat. He would break the handle. What you need is one of those Ewok-looking dogs. You know, a Shih Tzu.
We had one of those.
I call them mop dogs. Or the roving feather dusters. They're better than Oliver's tail at dusting things off.
I don't know. Oliver's pretty good with his tail. Aren't you, baby?
No. Don't you even think about it, Oliver. Stay over there.
You can see right there is where mom's needle is. Right there.
He keeps looking over.
Fuck off. No. No. Oliver, no. Go on. Go back. Go on. Go. Go. Go, 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 go. Bastard. Bro is coming.
Oh, that was a gurgle.
What, did you have too much burrito?
I don't know.
This is true.
Alright.
He's watching you. Is Daddy being a mean dad?
Whoa, we have something really big here. that, and I was like, 100%. The kitty bits that we're seeing are 2 testicles in a penis, and is actually not a girl. This is a boy cat. See, and I never really got a good handle on her. Look at her last time. She's so funny. Their little bits are tiny and they're kittens, and so it can be really tricky to tell if the male is a female. It happens in every vet clinic every day.
No,
Across America, we're
fuck.
a female cat for a space. Gender reveal that is a boy cat that's here for a nigger.
Really? Really?
Let's get her. All right. So we're gonna do a little bit of gender.
Well, we are at 80 push-ups so far. 22, 21, 20, I think 20. 2 sets. 22, 21, 20.
I don't think I've ever had Chipotle.
It's not that impressive.
Look at her feet back here. Check these feet out. Look at how big they are. It's a boy. What? No. Yeah. No. Yes.
All right.
That's not a girl. What? Oh my god, there's 2 little puppies. Oh my god, I can't. Gender reveal. Oh my god, I'm blown away. Now we realize that we have a female and it's not a female. It's not a
All right. The hell is ACAP?
I want to know too.
I'm so confused. Acapella. Oh, okay. It'll take me a minute to remember that.
Really?
Ow.
So he's waking up now, so
First of all.
ready. No physical overall, nose to tail with eyes at the tail end for sure. He has to go back to his enclosure. I think it's making a friend right now.
Ooh.
So we're all disappointed about that, but there's potential here, I think. So we'll see what happens.
Are you gonna be okay, honey?
Lots of gurgle. I need to get up.
All right, so this right here is our Monocentropus balfouri female, Galorum, strutting her stuff on the side of her cage. She has been eating up a storm. She is gorgeous. Her male is hanging out over in the corner right there. She is only getting bigger. Like, she might have one more molt, or she might produce babies. We're not sure. Bronco, nobody is oiling up, no matter how much you tried to tell us to. Nobody oils up. The only people that oil up are those that like going to Diddy parties. Seems to me like you like going to Diddy parties. Are you on the Fed list? Are you under investigation? How long do you time them out for? 10 minutes? Lordy. Ugh. I don't know if that's what they do, but count me out. I already have problems with fucking, what is that? Like whiteheads and whatnot. Just the other day, I had a boil come back on my stomach and pop again. No, thank you. That shit is gross. And from what I understand, having oily skins what prompts a lot of that BS. I would rather not. I would rather not. Thank you very much.
She started developing a lump on her backside after delivery.
Yup, he got temp banned. You know, some people spend good quality time asking for that kind of treatment.
Acid. Not acid. Silent.
Alright, now, as you can see, this terrarium right here has started to dry out. This terrarium belongs to our Asian forest scorpion, Needles. Needles is far from unique, though she is very calm and hardly ever lashes out.
Do you think it would be bad if I mixed my sleeping medicine with Tylenol?
Yes,
No, Tylenol.
that cannot be easy on your liver or kidneys.
That is
No, do not mix medication. I know a woman who is in women's bodybuilding, and that body bronzer they put on, oh my god, that is not my cup of tea. I don't get it. I, honest to God, do not need to have any extra oil on my skin. I don't need it. That is so gross. Just like I don't need steroids. Where the fuck is Spanky, by the way? Did he just give up? Is she not coming along anymore? I know, I need to come up with longer poems. That's what I need to do. We need to have a good 2 minutes of poems per animal. What do you guys think? Longer poems? That should garner attention. Like, nah. It's too much. It's a touch too much. It's no bueno. Alright, here we go. We gotta get that mood lighting. So exciting because the mood lighting. Look at how well she blends in. Where's she at, guys? Where's she at? Send up the signal. Here she is. Now this right here is biofluorescence. Biofluorescence occurs when a chemical on the scorpion absorbs the UV light and converts it into a light wavelength that we can more easily see. I believe that's the right term. Now, not all scorpions are going to come out looking like this. Some are recently molt, and when that happens, the chemical compound on the exoskeleton has not fully formed, and you won't get this beautiful glowing aspect right here. Probably stains. It's for competition purposes, of course. It's supposed to be temporary. Oil would take just as long to get rid of. Man, Vaseline is hard enough. Covering your body from head to toe in oil? What do you have, a friend with scalding water spraying you down backstage? Don't worry, man, I've got you. Fucking holy shit. No bueno. Like those animals in the Dawn commercials wash off really good. Just their friends sitting over the top of the, what is that? Sitting over the top of the shower area, just dropping a bunch of Dawn soap down. I need Vaseline, my lips are bloody. Yeah, that's what you'd use Vaseline for. Anywho. Oh, seriously? I did not know. We use it to keep ants out of cages. Because ants are one of the biggest problems that you can face as a exotic pet owner. During the spring and summer, we have had them move into various areas where they're not supposed to be. And we have made our own ant poison. And that has kind of worked. They did die off after we did that. Actually, or did they die off after we put out the ant traps?
Some that shouldn't be there anyway. Foreign body is not right. The body then kind of walls it off.
I can't recall. We also put Vaseline around the outside of cages, and that prevented the majority of ants from encroaching into cages. There was at one point a moment where a colony of ants managed to infest a cage. We put Vaseline around the outside of the cage, and the ants couldn't get out of the cage that they had infested. So, I need Vaseline. Bullet ants? Yeah. Not around here, but I heard those can be pretty nasty. Now, a few facts about scorpions, or at least Asian forest scorpions. First of all, Asian forest scorpions are probably the easiest scorpions to come across on the market. They are also one of the easiest animals that you can take care of due to the fact that they can survive in temperatures between 70 degrees and 80 degrees. You give them enough dirt, and if it gets too warm, they'll bury themselves. They can moderate their temperature so long as you give them the appropriate means to do so. Their venom is fairly mild. It's comparable to that of a bee sting. So you don't necessarily have to worry about having to take a hospital trip unless you are allergic to them. The same goes for the hognose snake. Hognose snakes are becoming kind of popular out there on the market right now. The only problem is the fact that they are so stress prone that it can affect with their ability to eat. It's the same mentality that causes them to play dead. That's why people say that you should probably buy them as adults. If you buy them as juveniles, make sure that you keep them in an area of the house that does not get as much foot traffic, but that once a day you go in to make sure that their habitat is safe and is proper. Do that and you'll be fine. It's the same with the tarantulas and the scorpions here. We don't constantly go and get off of your fucking camera. Oh, fuck. Honey, can you get on the camera and make sure it's not motion tracking? You are a walking hazard. Why are you on your camera? Really?
It's off.
Good. You are a travesty is what you are. Luckily, that's not necessarily far enough to hurt them. But seriously? Fucking little shit stick. Uh-huh. That is our female Monocentropas balfouri tarantula, everybody. We're not going to try to save her this time. She can get her ass down herself. She has done it before. She can do it again. Nice cozy blanket underground. You should check out Coyote Peterson. He gets bit by things for educational purposes. He also gets bit by things for the shock and awe value of it. Now, he tries to set the pain scale. There's another person that started to do that because they didn't believe that Coyote Peterson was an adequate reference for the pain tolerance scale or the pain scale of various animals. So there are other people that are taking the same route. Velvet ants is another one that they deal with. They went with the various hornet species, yellow jackets, wasps, bumblebees. But anyway, back to pet care. Always understand that some of your animals are probably going to get a little bit finicky. You're going to want to warm around the cage a little bit. You're going to have tarantulas that like to climb up on the cameras that you put in their cage so that you can keep an eye on them just in case they do something cool. Yeah. Welcome to pet care. Jack's Wildlife. Yeah, nah, seriously though. Now I don't got to find out myself. Nah. No, thank you. But as I was saying about hognose snakes share a similar venom to that of, well, not a similar venom. They have a similar compound in their venom to that which triggers people who are allergic to shellfish. So, if you are allergic to shellfish, then you don't want to get bit by a hognose snake. because you can go and have an allergic reaction to a hognose snake. Yes, hognose snakes are in fact rear fang venomous. That means that in order to bite you, they pretty much have to chew on you a little bit. Fun fact, garter snakes are also rear fang venomous, but their venom is so non-reactive to we humans that when they do nab us, get to chew on us a little bit, and we react, it is barely a reaction. Their venom primarily affects smaller animals like slugs, worms, tadpoles, frogs, maybe even baby mice. I'm not sure about that. Use bullet ants as a form of tradition to become a man where they can scream. I thought it was just on their hand. They put a sleeve over their hand. Yeah. But yeah, Jeremy, Jack's Wildlife. I believe I have heard about that, but it has been a minute. So I will have to go and revisit that. Here. And I swear to God, if I look up Jack's Wildlife on either YouTube or Google, and I get sent to a profile that is vile, oh, you're not going to like me. I was trying to think of another rhyme, but my brain is pretty shot right now. So it's Jack's Wildlife. Better be kosher. I swear to God. All right. So, the next animal that we have is our Theraphosa apophysis. Girl, you are just, you need to molt. Ugh. All right, here we go. Boo, 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 boo. All right, so that is our female Theraphosa apophysis. We primarily focus our attention when it comes to watering to the dirt that's at the entrance. Now, she is being defensive of her burrow. She is not actually trying to get any sort of food. We've already tested that theory. And she said, no, I'm not hungry. Leave me alone. So what you're seeing is just her making sure that there are no predators. And we're just going to give her water over in her neck of the woods to try and boost her chances of coming out the other side of this molt A-OK. Theraphosas, whether they are an apophysis, a blondie, or a burgundy, tend to have a hard time molting appropriately. I think it's just due to their genetics. They tend to be a little bit more finicky. As you can see, she has got that pre-molt booty. She is massive. She's got more of an orb weaver build with that booty than she does an actual tarantula build.
Where'd you put your wallet?
It should be in there, in one of my back pockets.
It's, you know,
If it's not in there, it's out in the car.
whatever you ask.
I thought I found it in the... Oh, is it still on the dash? You have your shoes on. You think you can slip them on for me real quick? Might want to grab the keys while you're at it. Now, hopefully, she'll be a good girl, and within the next month or so, we'll flip over and molt, because I'm hoping that we're not going to have to deal with a pre-molt tarantula when we find a place to move in. We still got our feelers out. I don't know exactly what we're going to do. It is very disheartening. I'm going to tell you right now that I am absolutely nervous by the fact that we have to get out of here. I'm thinking we're just going to go and toss that couch that we've got because of the fact that it's just so freaking heavy. I don't want to move that thing back into the house. Right, honey?
What?
The couch?
What about it?
Once we get it out of here, we just throw it out.
Probably.
It's so fucking heavy. It's one of those hide-a-bed couches. And honest to God, I would rather just go and get a secondhand lightweight couch and use that. Something that I can almost pick up by myself.
Is it in your coat?
I don't know. Was it not out on the dash of the car? Oh, it's right there. Oh, right. Honey. What?
Wallet? This one's not a...
Yeah. So, that's something we gotta look forward to.
30.
Yeah.
Guess I'm not giving you cash. Unless
No.
you want me to.
No, you're fine. Not a whole lot of rentals out there that would allow animals. That's the biggest issue we've got. We probably have friends that would let us move our animals into their house, but we've got to go and talk with our landlord right now to see if they would let us move right back in after they're done with the flooring. Part of the reason why the flooring has gotten so out of hand in this house is due to the fact that there was some flooding issues under the house because the sump pumps stopped working at one point. So we're thinking that the beams just did not make it, or at least one of the beams didn't. And it's nobody's fault. It's just one of those things that just happens. Personally, if I ever do make it rich on this app, what?
This is driving me nuts.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about it. Do we have a ladder to step up there? But anyway, if I were to have enough money to buy this property, I would probably raise the house, not like level it, but take the time to have money spent to have the overall house lifted up so that if we have to manage under the house, it would be easier to do so. But again, that's if I make it, to any relative level of decent on this app. I just recently managed to get over 1,000 followers, and we are trying to figure out who we want to turn into the next moderator. We said at $1,000 we'd be going and taking one of our longtime members and turning them into a moderator. And I think that out of everybody here, it is going to be either Lotus, or was it Silent?
Yeah.
It's either Lotus or Silent. So we've got to go and talk with one another amongst the three of us and figure out who do we want to add into this collective to have a 4-person team monitoring the chat. And in the short term, that's exactly what we're looking for. In the long term, another place to stay, at least for a little while. There's no way we're going to be paying rent here while they're fixing the place up because we're not going to be living here. But yeah, we got to save up money. Did you ever find that mail, honey?
No.
Did you ever look for that mail, honey?
No.
All right, give me a second. I'll be right back. Gosh darn it, where did you put the mail down? Well, there's something for Providence for you, but that's not what we're looking for. We've got to find that mail, sweetie. It's wildly important. I should have brought it in when I had the chance. Okay, now for the next round of push-ups. And then we're going to take care of the roaches and another round of push-ups. Now this, I wish would get us to 100, but I doubt it considering the last set we did 17. But we'll see what we can do, huh? You never know until you try. Am I in your way? Oh, Wolf. No.
Oh, there's what's up.
What'd you forget to do? Alright, here we go. Huh. Oh, God.
She is out.
Huh.
Oh, there's no water.
Whoops. I'll go get some. Alright, move. Please. Alright, guys, I'll be right back.
Good boy. All right. Here comes Mother Tucker. Okay, Tucker. Good boy. So you can see how his skin looks it's so thickened that looks like there's no some hair there. And he's been looking between his toes. So these don't look bad. His back toes are like blue. Look between his back toes. It's like super red, super uncomfortable. It's important to kind of look at some of the flora on Tucker's feet. You can actually find things like, a lot of yeast, a lot of different bacteria. I'm going to scrub between his toes. This is good. Look at that, Yeah. just to kind of get an idea of what the flora, what's going on there. So we're going to check that out. We can clean up the toes too. Like, cheese. Try to get them comfortable.
Whew. Huh? I don't want to actually hit you with it. All right. Blah. So, while I go and explain this, you guys probably want to look at me more than you want to see me going, ah! Get back over here. How dare you look in that direction? Naughty. So, one of the things that we do here is take care of the prey items that we feed to some of our tarantulas. And these prey...
Wait, what are this?
What?
Yeah, he'll definitely. Leave me a slate package somewhere.
What'd you miss about what?
On Tucker and check out his skin and try to help control his allergies. But it's hard to keep an eye on Tucker and also be doing
How many subscribers do I have?
No, you know, watch pot never boils. And to watch Tucker.
It just says 1,000.
Huh.
I think for you it would say more like individual.
Well, I have to go on to the YouTube
Yeah.
feature, but I'm hoping I got more. Exciting stuff. I swear, if I'm gonna be nefarious, I'll be hilariously nefarious. Obviously, not very precarious. I actually got myself my first warning. Flagged content. I did a bit called Critter. It was Animal Facts. I do them every night. I've already done the one tonight. You guys would have to go and look up the animal fact earlier in the episode. But today was Komodo dragons. I talked about the fact that Komodo dragons have both a high quantity of bacteria in their saliva that tends to lead to an infection, but also venom glands in their cheeks that excrete a venom that is an anticoagulant. So, regardless as to whether the Komodo dragon hits a vital organ, they're bound to make their prey items bleed profusely. They also have a similar ability as snakes, is to being able to swallow their prey items, in some cases whole, as I have personally seen on, I believe it was National Geographic. So, in one cage, right over here, I'm going to go and close the curtain. Ta-da! This actually helps prevent warm air from escaping and keeps you out of my kitchen. Because that is not why we're here. Anyway, this is our cage for the female and juvenile orange-head roaches. Yes, I said roaches. They are a species of semi-tropical, and I used to say semi because they can survive in temperatures as low as probably 69. I say 69 because they can breed in temperatures of 73. And we know that because that's what they started doing here. And our temperatures, down where they're at, are between 71 and 73 degrees. Fun stuff, especially since they told me that these roaches reproduce at no lower temperature than 85. Liar, liar, pants on fire, nose as long as a telephone wire. I swear to God, got some Pinocchio-esque bullshit going on in some of these groups. So, what we've been doing is separating the males and the females.
He's not ready to give up. He's trying.
And making sure that we slow down the population so that the older roaches that don't get fed off can just die of old age. Or hopefully soon get sold. Because I, for one, am tired of dealing with orange head roaches. I miss just having dubia roaches. Dubia roaches were by far the easiest species of roach to contend with. Aha! And this is what we're looking for. This, very carefully, is a fresh molt roach. I'm going to bring it back over here, and we are going to put it in the cricket keeper until its exoskeleton hardens, and we can effectively make sure that it is in fact a she. Same goes for this, although this one is probably far enough along. Yeah. See what you're looking for to make sure that it is a female is that. And that looks like a whole lot of nothing, doesn't it? That's because there is no white dot on the abdomen of this roach. That is how you differentiate between the males and the females of the orange head roaches. The males will have a white dot on the abdomen. So what we do periodically is go through. We target primarily the smaller roaches. Check them, make sure they don't have a white dot, put them back. You're good. You hear that? That is the roach colony. They are very loud. At least the females are. The males have toned down quite a bit since they've been separated from the females, which is fine by me because it means that they're going to stop chewing each other's wings off, battling each other for the females. It's disheartening when they do that because, can I see you for a second? Of just how pretty these roaches can be. Look at that color scheme. Look at that. She really is beautiful. The problem is that they manage to breed in temperatures that are just too close for comfort. So we have got to start finding them new homes. Now, the good news is, watch this. They can't climb up smooth surfaces. No matter how hard they try. Well, they can climb up me, but they can't climb up the walls. It is beyond them. Child, you gonna fight me? Huh? You really are pretty. You are pretty. Now, what we do to feed them is pretty straightforward. Get their water dish, set it down, hopefully in a spot where they're not. Yeah, you're the one that we found earlier. You. Okay, are a female. So quit crawling under the water dish. This is why your water gets spilled all the time. And it's obnoxious. Leave the water dish alone, Clarence. Or should it be Clarissa? So what we do is we come over here, put that there. All the little ones just chilling. Do this. Now, these guys are taken care of. Go take the lid to their cage. Since they have a hard time climbing up smooth surfaces, this is a double containment. They have the smooth walls and locking lids. It is important to do your utmost to ensure that these animals do not get out. They are a form of roach that can easily survive in 71, 72 degrees. So, again, we're planning on getting rid of these. We don't want them in the house. They are not like dubia roaches. Dubia roaches are these fantastic little critters. These are climate controlled. These guys can only breed in temperatures of 85 plus. And we've gotten them to breed. We have babies in here. As you can see right there, that is a baby roach. These are the ones we want to keep. Look at him. He's just a growing boy. And that's Papa Roach right there. Not to be confused with the singer. Or I think it's actually a band. But the male dubia roaches have wings and the females do not. And we did this last time, but shit happened. So we're going to keep this one close to the inside of the cage. And that's another reason why we like having these, because they are so incapable of climbing on much of anything that, well, they will fall right the French off if you even mishandle them on your hands. And if one does, perchance, manage to slip away, it is not going to be able to reproduce because house room temperatures, like 71 to 75, are too cold. However, 71 is ultimately too cold for most of these animals to begin with. If you're going to keep tarantulas in a room, make sure the room stays between 75 and 77. But that's still too cold for these guys to reproduce. So these are the best bet if you are trying to raise your own critters to feed to your other critters. I need to make a post about the roaches. Again, I'm just about ready to just give them away. With everything that's going on, honestly. These right here are the males. They still have plenty of water, which is good to know. They too like to eat the fish flakes. Should be good for them. All of these guys have white dots on their abdomens. They have been separated from the females, and since separated, they have stopped trying to tear into each other as much. We're seeing a much more relaxed behavior on these guys' part. That's exactly what we want to see. Did you already take your meds, honey? Okay. Wow. And I gotta do one, depending on how long you take, maybe 2 more sets of push-ups.
Well, leave it there. I'll take some of the next level.
All right. there's quite a strong possibility that I was a carrier that managed to get you sick.
Did you say the guys at work were sick?
Yeah, and they were sick with the same thing. Head colds, chest colds. Alright. Now, wolf move. Wolf, don't make me say it twice. I will become grumpy. Nobody wants to see me grumpy. Alright. Now we are at 90, 96. So let's see if we can get to 112. Finish it off at 112, and then let's see. Tomorrow's rest day. It's also Monday. Tuesday will be V-ups with twists. Wednesday, Christmas, will be dumbbell curls and around the worlds. And then Thursday will be push-ups again. And then Friday, yeah. And then walking and walking and walking in between. My goal is to at least get 40 miles walked for the most part every week. 10 miles a day. It's all good. A lot of that is speed walking. Try and boost the heart rate. Can't get to running yet because I don't have the shoes for it. Come on. What do you mean, what happened? I thought that was you. Anything fall over there? It sounded like it came from you. Check the back porch. You think it was Marcus? All right. Well, I think that is quite possibly it. Got to think of what the next animal that we're going to cover is going to be tomorrow, and how I can go a little bit more in depth. Maybe bring about talking about the area in which it is from. Maybe we'll go and wait a few and then try for one more set. What time is it? We might actually have enough time, given when we usually end, especially on push-up night. It would be nice, since we are at I think 113 to at least make it to 120. Let's count it. 43, 63, 80, 96. And we are at 113 now. We'll wait 5 minutes and then we'll try to hit 120. Just to round out the night, make sure we hit that number.
That was so weird.
I don't know what fell.
I don't know. I didn't see anything downstairs.
It didn't sound like it was right over here.
It sounded like it was right out here when I was in the bathroom.
Check the coat rack.
Still standing.
It's weird. What the hell? It literally sounded like maybe somebody caught themselves and they're falling. And that doesn't bode
Fall
well.
out of bed.
I hope not. He did push himself today staying up. What is that?
Somebody sent me a friend request.
Who?
Brittany Scott.
Oh, what did the person look like? I can almost tell you immediately if she's fake or not.
Well, she's friends with people I knew. Try to find her real quick.
What's her profile picture look like?
A kid.
Kid. So that's her child, obviously. Why you'd make your child your profile picture is beyond me. I know that children are your whole world when you have them, but people would like to know who is trying to friend request them. In any case, it's been a little bit short, but we are going to try for bare minimum 7 more push-ups.
Okay, this is what she looks like. I did not recognize her.
She one of the people that was at the bazaar?
Uh-oh.
That's weird. All right, here we go. Last set. Hopefully we don't hurt ourselves. We don't usually push it this close to, I was going to say the last set we did. All right.
I have to remember no sleep clothes.
Oh.
Wait. Not to sleep. You still want me to make fried chicken for her?
Yep.
Mom.
Not bad. Considering we were hoping bare minimum 7. Oh.
Nicole, I think, wants to see Mom.
All right.
Ready? Oh,
We did 129. Good golly. Friends and family. That was crazy. Wait. Why am I not seeing that? All messages. Where does she say that?
third or fourth one up.
Why am I only seeing this?
I'm not seeing any of that. I want all this stuff.
What is going on here?
Yeah.
Guys, here's what I'm seeing.
I see.
1 second. Green screen. This.
Oh, that's from a ways back.
Yeah, this is all I'm seeing right here, guys. I'm sorry. Let me try some.
Oh, do you want to drink it for this?
1 second. Oh my god, why is it doing this? No, exit out. Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't see any of that. This is like this right here, down below, if you can.
You can sort of read it.
That is what I was seeing. I didn't see any of the new chat. What is going on with YouTube, guys? I've been so out of the loop. I am so sorry. That's not fair to you guys. Come on. Man. All right, let's get out of this. That sucks. That sucks right there. Just plain old sucks. Yeah. You guys, I did not mean for that to happen. YouTube needs to get its shit together. That's ridiculous. It's a monkey. No, Duchess. This is monkey's time. Go on. Duchess, no. Duchess is trying to make it her time. It's not her time. It's monkey's time.
I got her.
Monkey's time. Stop, Oliver. It's not your time either. It's monkey.
Duchess was like, I want to go over there. Oh my god.
I was wondering where y'all went off to. I was trying to figure out why my live was so quiet. I was like, oh, I must have said something wrong. What did I do? We went from having full-blown discussions to me being hung up on way long ago moment. No. She is being such a brat. All right. Well, we managed to get 129 with our push-ups. I didn't think I was going to get to 16 the way my arms were feeling, but we managed it.
I think Oliver thinks he is out.
All right. Well, we'll go and let Oliver out together, and then I got to call it a night, guys. Better to let Oliver out now than to have to go and take him out later. All right, here we go. Yep, there's no mail up in there. So glad we pushed past that. Not quite 200, but we're closing in on being able to do that on a weekday. And I love it here too. I literally could not ask for better followers. I really couldn't. So many of you come back almost every single night. Almost. And I know that when you can't make it, it's nothing against me. You guys got your own lives to go off and live. And to be quite honest, it's good that you're out there living. She did not get me a new car. No. There's no way she got me a new car. Unless it's an airsoft remote control tank, which she kind of already has me in the first place. She got that for me last year, and I just started playing with it. So we have got to go and have some fun on the live stream messing with that. I think you guys would enjoy a little bit of that. Wish I could put my damn camera on it. Somebody's got the reefer. Nope, not a new car. Kind of figured. I don't think we have the money for a new car. And if we had the money for a new car, I would want it to go into savings. That is how you would make me have an absolute crazy awesome Christmas, is dumping about $3,000 into savings. Maybe if I become popular enough, we can get that number done. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Matchbox car. That's about all we could afford right now. I'm just glad the car that we have didn't fall apart on the way up to Washington. That's right. We went up to Washington to go and visit my my niece's nephew. And, oh my goodness, the storm that's kind of bringing some rain over here, it's making it downright atrocious up there. Oliver, go poop. This is going to be your last lap around if you don't go poop. Well, if he does go poop, it's also going to be his last lap. But this is your final chance to pop a squat and drop it like it's hot. In the grass. Because it's a turd. Come on, Oliver. You're done. Come on. Okay. Now, this is the part I know you guys all fear. You guys have a good night. Stay safe. And remember to subscribe. And I better not see you on the news unless it's good news.